Think about it, what is a dollar bill? It's a piece of paper. It's fancy paper, sure, with pictures of dead presidents on it. But fundamentally, it's just paper, so why do we all crave it so much? Why does this paper have so much power? The answer is simpler than you might think. And no, it's not just about the presidents. Although, let's be honest, Lincoln does add a certain gravitas. It's about something economists call scarcity, but scarcity isn't the whole story. There's another player in this economic drama, a real puppet master, if you will. It's the Federal Reserve, or as we like to call it on the show, the Fed. And trust me, what the Fed does with our money is way more interesting than watching paint dry. Let's play pretend. Imagine we live in a world overflowing with dollar bills. They rain from the sky, you find them in your cereal box, your grandma knits sweaters with them. You get the idea. In this wacky, dollar-drenched world, would a single dollar bill mean as much as it does now? Nope. That's scarcity in action, folks. The less there is of something, the more value it holds. Think about it like this. Diamonds are rare, hence, crazy expensive. Rocks? Not so much. Same principle applies to our friend, the dollar. The Federal Reserve, our money maestros, know this principle all too well. They're the ones in charge of making sure there's just the right amount of money floating around. Not too much, not too little. It's a delicate balance, like keeping a toddler entertained on a transatlantic flight. So, how does the Fed walk this financial tightrope? They've got a few tricks up their sleeves. They can print more money, not as fun as it sounds. They can lend money to banks, and they can even change interest rates. It's like a monetary tool belt, but instead of fixing leaky faucets, they're trying to keep the entire US economy from imploding. No pressure, right? The Fed's main goal is to keep things stable. They want prices to rise slowly over time. That's called inflation. And a little bit is actually a good thing. But if prices skyrocket too fast, hyperinflation, cue the economic horror music, that's when things get messy. On the flip side, if there's not enough money out there, prices drop. Deflation. Sounds great, right? Cheap stuff, but hold your horses. Deflation can make people and businesses hold back on spending, which can lead to a whole different kind of economic mess. Remember that delicate balance we were talking about? This is where it gets really fun. The Fed is constantly walking a tightrope between inflation and deflation. Too much money in the economy and you get inflation. Too little, and you're staring down the barrel of deflation. It's enough to make your head spin, right? And we haven't even gotten into the complexities of the global economy, Bitcoin, or what happens when you try to pay for a pizza with 1 trillion Zimbabwean dollars. Spoiler alert, it doesn't end well. So, the next time you pull a crumpled dollar bill out of your pocket, remember this. That little piece of paper represents a complex dance between scarcity, central banks, and the constant tug-of-war between inflation and deflation. And if that doesn't make you appreciate the power of the dollar, well, then you're clearly not paying attention.